Hello, and I don't know, I never even know what to say. Good afternoon, good morning, or whatever. Well, this is kind of a little bit different from your usual OPC Let's Play type session. For the first time, I am basically going to be doing what a whole bunch of other people on YouTube do, and play Modern Warfare 3, which you may think, what's the point of that, because just about everybody does Modern Warfare 3. No. The reason why this is so different from any other ones is that it's just me, Yaster, just talking through this one particular video. Don't even know if I'm going to be talking much about the footage itself. And I've been toying with this ever since we started doing these videos, really. The reason that I've picked this particular match this is kill confirmed on is it Village? I can't, something tells me. I always forget the names of some of the maps sometimes. Well, not all of them. I mean, this one, I get this mixed up with Mission, I think, as far as the names go. You'll probably be able to tell from the XP bonuses that come up that it was double XP, plus also I have my own double XP, which I earned from clan ops. I was kind of a little bit lax in the OPC sort of clan op things, but thankfully they never kicked me out of the clan, which is nice, nice of them. So I've ended up with about just over 24 hours worth of double XP. So yep, the other weekend there when double XP was put on for, I think it was for the entire week or something. Actually, I think it was just for the weekend. I played a couple of times on my lunch break, and there's a couple of matches that were like this one. What I really enjoyed about this particular match is that I'm at this point I'm in the late 20s, rank 20, no, in the late 20 ranks, and I guess I must have just been on the cusp of a lot of challenges, really. So as well as getting, about 400 points for a confirmed kill, including the kill itself, or 450 for that 650 if you want to pick up the tag there, it just felt very satisfying to get all these XP bonuses coming up like every second. So it is now less than a month before Black Ops 2 comes out. I think the other day I went through all of my Call of Duty games, loaded them up, looked at the online statistics, added up I didn't add up all the length of times that I've been playing the game from. I just took a note of the lengths of times that I've been playing each of the games for, and I came to realise that Modern Warfare 3 is probably the Call of Duty that I've played the most. And I don't really play them all that much or that often. There's a lot of people in the forums that get themselves up to the 15th or the 20th prestige, which I think is what they have now in Modern Warfare 3. And really, the most I've ever prestiged is twice, and that was in Black Ops. Here, you'll notice that I'm only my first prestige here, but across all sort of accounts and platforms that I play on, there's one where I have obtained the second prestige already. However, double XP is building up here on the Yaster account, really. So, although I would have loved to have added to the prestige on the other accounts, I just love the fact that it can be so satisfying just to see those high numbers fly up like this. It's great. But I'm glad to see that not double XP, kill confirmed is making it over to Black Ops 2. Myself and one of our MVPs, DNA Atlantic, were playing the game at Eurogamer recently, and one of the games that it was very controlled. We had to wait for. Well, we were there first thing on the first day. We had to wait for the right amount of people to have joined the queue to have allowed us all in. Not that I think that finding the right amount of people to play matches in this controlled environment that Black Ops 2 was being shown in would have been a problem for them, because it was a very popular game at the show. Every time I went past that stall, there was tons and tons of people that were queuing up for it, so I don't think they had any problem getting people in. But they sat us down at the controllers, and we played 2 matches. The first one was team death. Well, it was always multi-team, so multi-team deathmatch. This idiot here. I never really, unless I'm playing with friends, I don't use voice comms really. So if I see anybody going for one of those trap care packages, I usually just start shooting at the care package to warn them. But you know, I don't know that person, so screw him. And we played multi-team kill confirmed, and you know, that was then I came to realise that I guess it's probably my most favourite mode. It's just a bit of a shame that. Well, I mean, how can you really tell if someone's playing it properly or not? You know, you always complain that folk don't do objectives in Call of Duty games, and when it comes to kill confirmed, you get people that don't pick up tags and stuff like that as well. They just worry about their kills and their deaths, and you know, if you ask me, that's fine and that's fair enough. I mean, it all just means the more points for you when you pick up the tags. But you know, just because you don't see somebody picking a tag up doesn't mean that they won't do it. They could be using it just to fish, you know, for enemies to come and reclaim their teammates' tags, and you know, that's when they're trapped. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one particular match. Although it's quite a high scoring one for me, but I do die quite a few times as well. I think you'll see the scoreboard at the very end. Anyway, yeah, it's that guy. Shotguns are close range are the bane of my life on Call of Duty, unfortunately. Because I never really see the attraction in picking up a shotgun myself, really, because I would rather have the option of being able to shoot somebody from far away, but I don't quite like to sort of resort to having to be at long range all the time, so I don't go for sniper rifles either. So yeah, this is the MP7 that I'm using, which I know is a bit of a, but it's a popular weapon. It's one, there you go, I avenged those two guys. You unlock it pretty late in the game. I didn't quite get this guy, but I knew it was time to run away. Even that grenade managed to tag somebody, but there you go, see. But absolutely no idea what came of that guy. Unless I get assist points in a second there. Nah, dang so. So then, just wandering around. The day that I'm recording this on is the 25th of October. Downloaded Killzone HD the other day there. I've been playing a lot of well, I've been playing a couple of games which I'm not entirely sure if I can actually talk about yet. I mean, if you're on my friends list, you'll have seen me playing them, but we're recording the forum podcast this weekend, probably Saturday. I think it'll be the first one without Serum Lake, and I've kind of volunteered to chair it, you know, to sort of steer the podcast really, so keep an eye out for that. I'm going to try and see if I can find out if there's a couple of things that I can talk about, but I guess I'm kind of relegated to talk about things like, well, Killzone HD, because that's actually out there. I guess I can talk about, what's it called? Unfinished Swan. I'll need to play that a wee bit. I downloaded it last week, but and it's out for everybody this week. So once again, I'm trying to save that guy's life, but unfortunately, poof, there it goes, up in his face. So yeah. I mean, I'm going to need to actually get around to playing it. I managed to pick it up last week when it was available to everybody with PlayStation Plus, but I've been busy with a couple of other things, unfortunately. And XCOM as well. I need to really kind of knuckle down on that. By the time that you'll have heard this, the competition that I have running for that was so jammy. I mean, I cannot believe it. And that guy had a shotgun as well, so I was so lucky to get past that guy. XCOM Enemy Unknown competition, that'll have finished by the time that you might be watching this, unless I manage to get this up a day early. I won't be able to pick any winners until Saturday, you know, the day after the competition finishes, because that's when I'll be there, but you know, at least I'll be able to send the prizes off immediately. I need to really get around to playing that a bit more, because I'm really enjoying that. And yeah, now I'm not entirely sure what's happening at this point here, because my footage that I'm watching slowed down a bit. Not that that'll come through in the edit. Yeah, I see a lot of people doing these commentary videos, and I never really kind of figure out who exactly watches them. There was an article on Eurogamer recently about this guy that supposedly makes a lot of money from doing them, and you know, he was at Eurogamer and he was being mobbed by his fans and things like that, and obviously none of these fans will have been reading the article and commenting, because the comments were full of people that are just saying, I don't see what the point of this, and can you really make that much money from doing commentary videos? But we'll see how you all react to this. Keep it locked in, community.eu.playstation.com, and EN Community Team, the YouTube channel, and keep an eye out for the next podcast. See you all next time.